Okay, so good evening, everyone. So welcome to our 13th Equator webinar. Uh, so a design conversation with our very own local art toy artist, uh, Hazri. I'm not sure if he will be able to join us because of the technical problem. So we have Hazri, we have Arifin, John, and Jason. So thank you for joining us this evening. I hope this session will inspire all of you once again. So it's an honor to have uh, all of you in this webinar tonight. So can you guys further introduce yourself to the audience? So perhaps we can start with Arifin.
Oh, me first. uh, Hi, my name is Arifin, also known as Double A. Yeah, I'm an artist, and I have been doing designer toys for almost 2 years, I think. Yeah, and I graduated last year, October last year, 2019, at University Malaysia Kelantan in art, uh, yeah, industry. Yeah. Uh, Should I show the slide?
Yeah, sure. You can
Okay.
show your work.
Wait, yeah. This one is from my profile in Instagram. There is a guide, and you can see most of my work. And I put it in uh, timeline between the first toy that I made for uh, designer toy World Cup 2019. This is my first custom toy that I made. Then most of it is like this one is my final year project, the lizard egg. And this is my second or third, is it second third, yeah. And if you guys want more, want to check it, you can check in my Instagram. Most of it is like a compile of custom and original work, and the recent work is mostly my recent the Absa production. This one is the first four pre-order, and this one is the custom. I also include the latest for end of this weekend, Saturday this weekend, the Elephant Pop Art Toy Show. Yeah, and yeah, I think this is all. I think not much because I think my experience is still new. It's 2 years, and there's a lot of thing that I can learn and do. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So John.
Huh?
Yep.
Huh?
Yeah, John.
Okay.
Me. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have prepared any slide, but then I just introduced like that. I go with the pen name Bobby Thunder. You can call me Bobby Thunder or you call me John also can. Uh, I'm a graphic designer. I actually graduated from Saito College as a graphic designer. Drawing comics has really been my passion and I consider my dream job. So after I graduated, I work a lot as a graphic designer as usual. Then whenever I have like extra time, I will find the time to like draw comics. Yeah. So I have my comic here. So this is my first comic. This is my first comic called Close to the Black. So available at popular bookstore. Yeah, popular bookstore. And then here's my second book is here. It's my second book. Released this year also, 2020. And then for the toy, it's actually started like end of last year. Then actually I've been I've been really interested in making toys for like so many years already. But I always thinking like make toys is like maybe until a point that I'm gonna retire soon, then maybe I will use the money to make toys, because I was like expecting toy is gonna be very high cost, big production, all that. I was like, oh, this was really like big company stuff only can do toy like that. Then later on, I find out. Luckily, I think I met Michael Chua. So he actually introduced to me like how he make toys and everything. And then he asked me to do a custom for the Yuri Neko Sama. And then after that, it's Tune M, and then it leads to knowing Arifin also, and the gang, and then now it's like knowing everyone already. Yeah.
All right. So Jason.
Okay. So hi guys, I'm Biubiu Arts, as known as Jason Chong. Okay. I started to well, should I start from this one? Wait. Wait, a bit nervous. Um, okay lah, I just said first lah. Wait lah, let me open my PDF. Okay. Okay. So I'm graduated. I've studied in 2018. Is it 17 or 18? I've forgotten lah. Okay. Then I graduated in 3D animation course, but then I in love with digital sculpting stuff lah. Okay. So then after this one is my 3D sculpture during my school time lah, college time. Okay, then now I jump to Biubiu lah. So this one is my first sketch. Actually, it's very draft. Okay. Then this one is the after I draw this 3D about this sketch, then I jump to the 3D straightforward. Yeah. So the left one is the first one, the right one is the finalized look lah. I finalized recently after I went to the Titik Merah event. Then I met Vomit Thunder, then Jang, they all those people lah, my toy hot groups people lah. So I started to chat with them, then getting some ideas, and end up with the finalized look lah. This one is the finalized look. So after that, before that lah, I create a Instagram. So I draw a lot of things. Like I like those animations, like Japanese animation and video games. So I mix and match with the characters itself. Yeah. So you guys do follow me on Instagram. Smack the follow button lah. Okay.
Smack.
Yeah, smack. Okay. So I after a few last month, I think last month I did the GIF pack for the sticker contest lah. Is Yippee apps. Yeah, I did the GIF pack and the stickers. So but then now I put it on the WhatsApp lah. WhatsApp also free one lah. So you guys can go download it lah. It's free. Okay. So now this one is the my childhood junk food online edition lah. So I did it for 20 piece worldwide lah. So this one is the prototype look, haven't paint one. So many people were misunderstood that this product no colors or anything. Yeah. So this one is the pre-order look, right? So next year around Q1 will came out lah, everything lah. Around April, yeah, April first week, I assume that time lah. So if you guys interested, you guys can can email me. Yeah, thanks for having. Sorry, a bit nervous.
Everyone is nervous, you know.
Yeah, I'm so
Okay.
nervous.
Okay.
Can I hear you?
Sorry. Uh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, can now.
Now.
Okay. Since all of you are in the art toys arena, so what is your definition of art toys?
For who?
Maybe Jason want to start first.
Art toys. Okay. Art toys is basically for me lah. Expression of yourself, portrait. Then you make it to a toy or something. Something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
John?
You mean like what I think about art toy, is it? I think art toy is like it's like an art piece. It's kind of like how people draw comics and how director direct movie like that. It's part of the art piece that artists express themselves, I think. So it's interesting that it has like style, and then the characteristic is very represent what the artist will want it to be like, what it looks like, and what it presents like that. So sometimes you will see like some product, you see, oh, straight away I see this toy, even I don't see the name, but I already know who's the artist. So I think it's a way of expressing creation.
All right. So Arifin, what about you?
I think that when I do research about it, and even my final year project, I do ask Michael and the other artists about it. They say like designer toys and art toys is different category in a way, but in my perspective, in the final conclusion, I got like the art toys is like just a name that you put it on your work, like designer toys or art toys is basically the same thing, but the way we use it kind of differentiate the work, I think. But ultimately, the designer toys and art toys is like uh, a work that artists or designer produce, and things like limited produce different than a normal toys. So I think art toys is more like a piece of art, and sometimes it can be similar to toys and sometimes not, depend on the artist also lah, because their context is just like an art. You can it's not easy to convey what the meaning of it, unless the artist represent the word, or to represent the works. Yeah, I think that is my take on art toys. Nah.
All right. Interesting. So now, out of so many things, right? Out of so many things that you can do, like you guys are like artists, graphic designers, why venturing into art toys?
It's a very good question. Okay.
Like John, you yourself, you have produced comics, right? So
Yeah.
why art toys? So maybe we can start with John.
Okay. I think what we do right now, right? I think most of the thing is because we love it, we like it. Because it's part of the interest, I think. Is like how we used to when we small, right? We used to watch movie, and then we collect toys. We read comics. It's actually the things that inspire us, and then it makes us like, oh, I feel like I have a voice I want to make also. I think it's part of the interest. So for me, I think most importantly for toys is if you have like a huge interest in it. It's not about, I think it's not about other thing like corporate, or you want to like earn a lot of money. I think if you want to earn money, it can be a lot of ways.
Yeah.
But why you want to choose toy is really the main core of, because you like.
Yeah.
All right.
I think for me, the concept of custom and doing things, doing changing a character and doing designing the shape of the character is fun. That's why even in my early age, I was not expecting to do like toys and stuff. Even I always plan. I have my dream like to be like a mangaka, like for me,
You can, you can.
something like that, like in illustrator even. And then at one point, I dive into art, and then I meet my toy horde and everyone. And then at that moment, I realized that I think I can. I want to do designer toys, do custom, do a lot of uh, sculpting and stuff. That's why I'm. That's why I dive into art toys actually.
Okay, so Jason.
Um, toy because I like to collect collectible toys, like designer toys lah. I very have the obsessive lah, like toys. Yeah,
Okay.
then I'll keep on buying, but end up display on the shelf of yeah, people will say, why you keep wasting money buying all those toys? Yeah, I just say I just like it. Yeah, just like it. Then I last 3 4 years ago I planning to I got this kind of things lah, this kind of dreams lah. I want to make my own toys. Yeah, let people collect. Yeah, something like this. But then the dream I drag until MCO. Yeah, during the MCO that time, then I only got the time and think lah while chatting with my friends. Then suddenly the idea pop up, I quickly draw out lah. Yeah.
So,
So
so
if not,
influence you.
yeah. Uh, but then if I didn't saw Vomit Thunders and this group lah, I think I won't do this kind of thing already lah. Maybe I jump into other stuff. Yeah.
Good. So because of MCO, right?
Yeah. Then I got
If-
more times to
if
think
it's-
lah. But then yeah, midnight you know. Humans right, midnight like to think a lot of stuff one. Right.
So if it's not because of MCO, you are still wasting your money buying toys, right?
I got control lah. I did control.
All right, good.
Right.
So after you have produced your toys and you are selling your toys, like for example, Jason, you are open it for pre-order now. So
Yes.
how do you see the market for art toys and collectibles in Malaysia compared to other countries? Like for example, I think John Arifin, now this weekend you are participating in Guangzhou's elephant toy festivals, right? So
Yes.
so how do you see the market of art toys here from the previous exhibition in Malaysia, and so on?
Who's first?
Arifin?
Oh, me. For me, uh, uh, Malaysian, right? Is it Malaysian?
Yeah.
Comparison
Yeah.
Malaysian to other country. I think Malaysia is still new and they're not educated yet about art toys. But the recent sale, I think, quite surprised because someone from Malaysia bought my toys. So I think that's a good news lah. Maybe, but like my pre-order production mostly overseas. Like I can count like Malaysian like six or so people bought it out of 20. Mostly like US and China. Mm. I think for Malaysia there is a possibility of more people buying it lah if they know about art toys, and sharing that art toys is our job, right? And we have to promote it and people know more about art toys, and I think that way more buyer from Malaysia, but right now I not that much lah.
All right. John?
What I think about the Malaysia market is it? I would say it's very, very low, like very, very compared to other countries, even like Philippines or Thailand. As I know, lah, I'm not like know a lot, but as I know, they are doing very, very good job. For Malaysian, I quite surprised, like quite many, even toy collector, they doesn't know what is like designer toy, and then they might think like, wow, hot toy can move so many articulation. Designer toy, some cannot move, some can move head only. It's like wow, but the pricing is like wow, very similar. No? That was like wow. Then I rather buy hot toy. Like that. But I think eventually, if people get to know more, that they will know the value because I did see some of the Malaysian collector that they know how to play. There's some is like they know the overseas artists that they already know. They only produce how many like that. So I think it's doing something for what I see because I also just started this year actually. So during this time, right, I actually saw the potential lah. Like things is growing up. I think some of the collector also new collector that buy my stuff. So I would say I would love to be part of it that elevate the Malaysia market. Yeah, I would love to be part of it.
Right. So Jason.
From my perspective, as I know in Malaysia, not much people play art toys collect art toys compared to Taiwan, China, and but Thailand, those other countries even in US also, they more like to this kind of stuff compared with other toys other kind of toys. Yeah. Then Malaysia, I think should organize more this kind of events to let people know more about this kind of thing actually exists in Malaysia. If not, people doesn't know at all these art toys exist in Malaysia. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the Malaysian still did not know about art toys.
Yes.
They just know
That's-
about art toys and stuff.
Malaysia people follow trend right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I think it's important that we influence people to get involved. Like even making and buyer and those who just taking a picture or something, right? Is part of the influencing others. I hope I hope more people to get involved. Like even like you want to distribute or something, or you want to organize an event or something. I think I hope to able to inspire others to make this kind of event. That's how it is only able to you say like hot toy those, right? Because they got do advertising, they got influence others. So I hope more people can influence others. So actually I also very happy that able to see more new collector or new artists like Biubiu. I was like he's like very 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 look up to him because his work is I think it's very quality.
Overpraise. Overpraise, man. I love your works, man. You got a lot of ideas, concepts.
No, you are.
No.
Right. So very very insightful thoughts. Now all of you has a very different design of your toys. What actually inspire you in your creation and why? Like for example, Biubiu, you like anime, Chinese anime, and all these things. So what actually inspire you to design your toy?
Okay. First thing is the Crayon Shinchan . Everyone watch it since kid. Yeah. Okay, and then I like cute stuff also. So coconut hairs during kids like 90s era, they would like to put a ribbon on it, then with the coconut hairs. Then I add the element like I like the sneakers collector. Yeah, sneakers Nike SB. So I implant on the toy lah. I implant the thing, that 90s stuff on the toys. Yeah, and then I create it with the hoodies lah. Hoodie is the most basic stuff in 90s lah. I assume that. Yeah, 90s with the oversized jeans, I guess. Yeah, oversized jeans. Yeah, so I
Right.
just implant on it lah. So that's the Biubiu lah, Biubiu creation.
Interesting. So, how about Arifin?
Oh man. For now, I'm do a lot of my inspiration came from most of my life, and even my artworks. I usually produce artwork based on what I see, what I feel, even sometimes based on philosophy or psychological stuff, and that's why the Dear Hapser was inspired by dissociative identity disorder, short DID. It was one of mental health problem. Yeah, that's why my inspiration mostly came from that aspect and influenced by my childhood, from manga, from anime, from a lot of stuff, and I compile it to like a character that I want. Yeah, basically that's the way I usually design my characters. Mm.
All right. So, what about John?
For my character, as you can see, it's like a skeleton face, then with like a cat body like that, right? It's actually started when back in like when I was high school. I like to like scribble and then draw a lot. Then I always draw as myself as like a, because I used to read a lot of gepak, like Malaysian cartoonists lah. Then I like the fact that they always draw themselves, right? Have like a character or something, like Keith or Michael Chua. They have like a distinct characteristic for their own character in the comic. So that time I was like heavily influenced. So I was like, oh, as if I one day I draw comic, I also want to have my own self like that lah. So that drawing is actually come from Shinigami. Shinigami is a death god. So death god is a Grim Reaper. So he had like a whole hoodie and then a skeleton face like that, right? But that time I was like thinking, it's very normal. It's just like a Grim Reaper. The reason why I choose Grim Reaper is just that I always have like issue with sleeping, so I can't sleep. And then like Biubiu said, I think because we are like creative person, when at nights, right, our brain like keep thinking more creative things. So it makes, I'm not sure, is it everyone is like that, but it makes, I think creative people is very hard to sleep, I think. Because at night we are like so active, the brain.
Yes.
So that's the reason why I was
Daytime
like,
very weak.
yeah. They are so,
At that time the idea came out and we have to
Yeah.
sketch it down.
yeah.
Time.
Daytime like so sleepy like that.
It's nap time. Daytime is
Yeah,
nap
yeah.
time.
So the reason I draw Green Reaper is because I was like, it's like the look is like dying already, and then I was like, the more I going through the creative field, right, the Shinigami is gonna find me one day. So it's like near to death like that. But then the death is actually me because I'm going to the death like that. So then one day I plan to change the look because Shinigami is just very very simple design. It's like it doesn't have a distinct thing. And last time I used to like dogs a lot. I don't really like cats one. But then one day I actually start to get to know more about cats. I realized that cats is actually more related to my lifestyle like that compared to dogs. Dogs is actually very extrovert, but cats is more introvert one. Even the lifestyle is like very similar. No wonder I know like why artists very like cats because the lifestyle is so similar. And then that's how I feel like, I feel like I really related to cats. And then back to the Shinigami one, that's how I mix together. It becomes like a Shinigami with a cat like that.
Okay, very, very diverse inspiration from all of you. So that Now, how do you actually brand your own toy brand? Do you only rely on social media, or or some they would always go together with all these toy festival, so how would you choose, how do you brand your brand? So, Arifin.
For me, for now, I'm only using, not only I'm most of it I'm post on my Instagram lah. Even sometimes because the Instagram and Facebook is connected, so I can post both. So that's the way I usually brand my toys. But uh, no, I think that's the only way I usually post that. And I even use like the Instagram and Facebook advertise ad, like sponsor stuff. Yang you have to pay and then people can see it. Uh, There's another way that I post my work lah. But I'm a person that cannot handle many stuff at once, so I'm just using Instagram only. That's the only way I do my branding.
All right, so Jason.
Um, I just post on social medias like Instagram only lah, currently lah. Then for the stickers, yeah, WhatsApps. I do anything I could lah to let people know about Biubius. Yeah, cause not much people know this stuff yet lah. So I want to let audience know more about these things exist. Yeah, my creation exists lah. Yeah. So for future, if have any toy event, I would love to join. Yeah, with all of you guys lah. Yeah, if have the chance lah. You have the chance lah. Yeah, this is my biggest target lah. My biggest
Okay.
target. Yeah.
All right, John.
Actually, when I started doing this, right, I very self-aware that you making a business, right, you need to, I think like, I need to have like a output. That means when you start a business, I think it's better if you plan out how to output your product. So, but for this case, since it's very personal, since I'm doing this toy is for myself, I don't really want to plan that much. So I was like, this is the thing that I can let it go. Don't have to be like too safe about it. Just as long I like it, as long I have fun like that. But eventually, I also use the time to slowly plan. For now, I also only using Instagram and Facebook. Like Arifin said, I also don't have much time. Yeah, because handling just one or two social media is actually done. Like so much already. You open so many account, no use one.
Yeah.
So I also hope to have the how to say oversee slot or like sport like that. For now, I also not really sure know how to deal with that yet, because plus the pandemic issue. So even though you get a table, how you can't even travel there. So like you can send your work there, but then if you send your work there, then who's gonna take care of the sales and all that? So I also not that sure how to deal with that. But even before pandemic, I also have problem with how I gonna open a table or get a slot, because as what I know from all the senior, they told me that in order you want to get a spot, right, you need to like early 1 year. That means a year advance you need to like already book the place or something. So I also hope like one day I can like join with all you guys. Yeah.
You're not physically at the event.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I also hope to be, because it's actually about the experience now. Also.
Yeah. Even
Hmm.
the last time I with Inch Lab, the KGCC, that was
yeah.
my first
Ah.
time
Yeah.
doing the together like multiple artists at one booth, and the experience really fun actually. I really want that feeling of
Yeah.
together doing the show, and hopefully the COVID is go, you know,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
One
COVID
more
is already.
thing. Yeah. One more thing is there's the shop, a toy shop is called Collectible Hunts. Yeah. So that was like so good to take designer toy to have in their shop to sell. Consider they are helping that because they're also quite inspired by the designer toy formulation. So yeah, I need to shout out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct. I think it's true. Because from the experience of joining all these festival like TTF and TTE, yeah, to us we normally would have like 1 year in advance. When we were in Taipei itself, on the first day or second day, the organizers will come and ask us if we wanted to continue next year. We would have to
Oh,
pay
Mm,
deposit on the spot. So
oh,
so yeah, to all this toy festival and exhibition does help to promote yourself and promote uh, a lots of your brand. Now, when it comes to collectors, your your clients or customers, you know, who are mainly your clients or your customers? Are they toy collectors, like purely toy collectors, or they are art enthusiasts?
mm,
Maybe we can start with Jason.
Me?
Yeah.
Uh, Sorry, I can't get it.
Your clients, your customers mainly
uh,
comes from which group of people? Are they purely just toy collectors? They collect every kind of toys, or they just are they the group of people who collect only like art toys?
I think mix lah. Both also have lah.
mm,
Mix anything. Some of the people choosing based on their artists lah. They like their works. They admire their works, so they will keep follow up with their works lah. Like currently, I like the what 1,000 tentacles.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I did bought the toys. Yeah, inside my
Oh,
closet.
okay.
Up. Yeah, inside there. Yeah, I did buy. Then for Vomit Thunder, I will buy lah. Around next year lah. You keep one for me lah.
I remember that.
Yeah, you keep one for me. You keep one. Arifin lah.
Everyone watching from on Facebook will remind you.
Yes. Remind me. I will buy it eventually. Okay.
All right, what about Arifin?
toy collectors. I think most of my collectors is for now is I think this is my second time doing sale. I mean like they have sale, so I'm not sure I have returning customer or, but of course like some people that before they bought my stuff, and then the recent one they contact and ask about it, and I think there are some people from people that collect my works contact me again, but for now like yeah, it's new customer, new collectors, and sometimes I don't know if this is okay to say, but for me, I think the random people or the random buyer is more bringing me more happy sometimes in a way. In a way, like you don't know them, and then randomly people come to you and ask about your toys. I think that is the best part lah about it. The random buyer.
All right,
What about
John.
you, Robin?
For the first time when I sell the toy is during Titik Merah. I changed to Graveyard Studio. That exhibition I only sell 6, right, with the mask. So that is like my first time selling something. No lah, but I got sell things before. But then consider it's more expensive. So I was like I worry also because it's the first time I sell something that 100 something, or more than 100, more than 200. Yeah, but so that time is actually give me a lot, like I already like so happy already. Like, wow, got sell one, I already damn happy already. But then eventually, damn lucky, like also already for the sixth one. After that, I was planning to post it on Instagram and then to open like a order or something. Like everyone you wanna get also can come here. But then I'm not very good with handling overseas transaction and then the parcel, all that. I'm still very blurred with that at time. So even in the end I find there's one or two buyer that they keep like messaging me like, are you open for sale? Are you open for sale? So I was like privately DM them. I asked them like, how about I try to send you first, so see how it works, see how the international transaction works, and then with the parcel thing, how it works. So until now, actually, I also haven't like opened a post yet for selling, but people like come and find me like privately. So I was like, are you selling? I was like, oh yeah, I can sell you. Yeah, but I don't want to like open official yet because I worry I cannot handle. I cannot handle like suddenly a lot of parcels come out and then a lot of transactions come in. So I don't know how to handle all that. So far, I would say the most buyer I have is from Taiwan. Some is from US also. I think second would be US. Malaysia is quite a lot also. So these three I would say is the most. Some of here and there a little bit like Philippines, Thailand, a little bit.
Okay, very interesting. So now, toy has always been regarded as a plaything, but can art toys being presented as a piece of art? I think just now Arifin also mentioned that it's actually a piece of art, right? So what about the rest of you, like John and Jason? What do you think?
What
Can your art toys? I mean, because when we say toys, people always think that, oh, I'm gonna get this for my kids, or I'm gonna get this to play. You know, like can because as an art toys, the price itself is not something that you would buy for your kids to play, right? So would you regard this as a piece of art rather than just a toy?
A piece of art for me, because I personally very sayang all my toys one, all inside the package or box. Yeah, haven't built one also have, or leave it inside the box. Eventually fresh. Yeah, so I just display the way original lah. Yeah, I won't touch it. Yeah, just display it. Yeah, then sometimes we'll take out for pictures. Yeah. But some of the people will take their toys, art toys out for taking pictures, even do some stop motions, those kind of things. Yeah, that's the way they playing with their toys lah. Yeah. But some of the kids is, destruction, blah blah, those things. Yeah, so that one different play lah. For us adults, collect lor. For me, collect and display. Shock sendiri lah, self-shock sendiri lah. Yeah.
What about John?
For me, actually, toys is art for me. I think it depends on how people see it. Like, toys itself is art also. The toys is art also. Because I got collect like vintage toys. So some of the vintage toys is actually during that time it come out, right? It's for kids also. But turn out I would like to collect that. Some even adult will collect some vintage toys. Also. But if you see the packaging and then you see the toy, right? It's actually obviously it's made for kids one lah. But in that way, in that sense, right? I feel like it's based on individual how you see it. If the individual sayang the toy, right, then you treat it like art. If the kids play the toy, right, the kids also enjoy the playing. I think it's also part of art also. It's just that how people see it. I think we call it art toys. It's just to remind people that this is not just a toy. You can see it in an art form also. I think the art toy, right? I don't mind the kids you want it to play or the adult you want it to collect that don't want to touch. I think both ways. I think I also very happy.
Right now, 2020 is a very challenging year to all of us. So, has this pandemic actually affected your works?
Very hard to go out and buy stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, buy art stuff lah. Yeah, very hard to go and buy. That's the challenge lah. the problem, main problem.
Arifin?
For me, I think pandemic affect me a bit lah, in a way like you want to produce, and for me I'm an artist, so even I cannot get a proper income to produce toys, so money is also a problem because of the pandemic. So that's another way to look at it lah. And also the way we produce it, when you want to buy stuff, everything is right now is through shipping only, and shipping can sometimes be delayed or something. Even the I order pressure pot from China, it takes like almost a month or more, I think. Yeah, almost a month, even more, I think. I'm not sure. I cannot remember it. And yeah, that's one of way I think pandemic also affect the way we produce and how much we can produce in a year. Yeah, financially, it does affect designer artists.
Yeah, John?
As for toy, I think not much lah. As for toy, it's not much because we also I also first started, and then there's it's actually turns out some things is good also lah, because people can like the elephant pop the case also, they can find us, and then we don't have to spend the money to go there. So I think got pro and cons. I think the not good side is the since I just started, I haven't tried the what, Post Malaysia, the cheapest option to send our stuff out lah. I haven't tried that yet, so I don't even know how how cheap can it be lah. So some of the buyer there was like because I using FedEx, so it's a little bit high end. Some of the buyer there was like it's I think it's quite expensive. Do you have like a cheaper option? Because I say due to pandemic, I don't have a cheaper option.
Yeah. Okay. Now, designers' toys is booming in Malaysia. Agree? So I think every year or every month you're gonna see like new toy artists has emerged, right, on Facebook or whatsoever. Where do you think this culture will lead to? Will we see more art toys in Malaysia in the near future?
I think yes.
I think yeah, of course.
Yeah.
We will produce more, but the
Yeah.
future of it, I'm not sure lah. I'm not sure. I'm not for sure what will happen to the economy and people like even bought it or not. Yeah, but we will try to keep producing in a way. I think there's
Keep the culture lah. Keep the culture alive lah. Yeah. The culture.
Future, I actually hope that maybe have like our own Malaysian event, like a bigger event, like for like overseas lah, like even like in Taiwan, that they can make the event very 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 well. For us, I hope one day sooner lah, maybe next year can happen. But I know like eventually is up to the people who come up with the money or organize lah, have money to organize also. So hopefully.
waiting for the COVID go away.
Yeah.
All right. So, what is the biggest challenges in the things that you do? Like, you are doing toys, I think some artists, their biggest challenges are finding paints, or looking for materials, produce their toys. Producing your toys also, you have to find the right materials, like resin, or you wanted to go for vinyl. So, and how do you overcome these challenges?
Mm,
Maybe we start with Jason.
um, sources, material or designing parts.
Yeah.
Okay,
Anything. Anything.
in designing parts lah, the challenge I face is I need to think about the structures lah, the structure, the what the turntable toys, the head and arm, those joints lah, those joints parts lah. So I need to think about that. That one is a major problem for me lah. Then after past the problem, the second issue is the paints problem. So I need to keep search the paints and the materials. Then need to learn a lot of stuff. Then do an error, something like that. Then yeah. Now currently at this stage lah, this painting stage. So it quite struggle a bit. Yeah, I need to strip out the entire paint, then do it again. Yes.
All right. Arifin?
Yeah, I think like you just said about the process work and the painting stuff. I also have that moment where I do a struggle on producing it because I most of my toys is self-produced and I cast from my
Mm,
I produce myself. So that's why I have to do like try and error every time. I did a mistake, big mistake, and then I lost a lot of uh, material from that. That's the process of. I think one of the challenges is the key challenges is the money, of course lah.
mm,
Without money, we cannot bought the material
yeah.
and the stuff. So that's why when that money is already located, everything is I think will run smoothly. But we
Mm,
cannot expect what will happen in the future as well. But
yes.
yeah, I think one of the challenges is money, production, materials, for resin. I think uh, problematic also lah. You need to learn a lot of like casting, how much the
Mm,
quantity, the what effect is the side effect. Like the most problem that I get is like the resin is not fully cured, but it is cured, but there is some liquid pouring around. For what they say, uh, gushing out from the resin. Even it
mm,
was cured already. That's why I was like, I don't know what the reason why it is like that, but yeah, that's try and error lah. And I think I already solved that problem, and I think lah, I'm not sure what the main reason is, but I suspect some of the way I produce it make it turn like that. So right now I can work around that problem and produce better resin cast. Yeah, I think the learning process is also the in key challenge.
Yeah, what
For
about John?
for me, because I do is my one is in a soft vinyl, right? So the struggle is a bit different. The struggle is more like money issue because production is quite high. So I need to find like many ways to how to lower the cost and talk to manufacturer, finding new manufacturer, uh, and sometimes maybe can be deal with how to deal with 3D, because in just finding ways for the production to make the cost lower like that. So for design part, I will design, but maybe for the 3D part, I need to find someone to do the 3D.
3D
And then manufacturer part, yeah, there's a few work I got time people to help me, but that one haven't really released yet. Still planning something. Then manufacturer part also same. I need to talk to them and how to get the work done. For now, I only have plan. I'm hoping to come up with soft vinyl also lah. But I also have interest to self casting resin also. So hopefully one day I can ask Arifin and Biubiu for advice also one day.
Okay.
May I ask, Vomit, how much money do you allocate to produce your apa, the recent production? How much, if you can share?
Oh yeah, for sure. Is around, if I count everything right, from shipping until prototype, everything all together, I would say around 13K.
13?
Yeah, 13.
30.
Not 30, 13. 13.
13, okay. Even 13 is quite a lot.
Yeah, it's quite a lot. I'm not rich or something, because usually I don't spend money much also. Even toys, I buy very less of toys.
So you
so much.
on the production, is it?
Mostly it's just saving. It's my own saving. Actually, quite a lot of people also like school me. It's like, wow, what the hell? It's like you spend like all your money to toys. I was like, it's part of the fun lah. It's fun lah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we are coming towards the end. So, what is your best advice to the audience out there who are interested in becoming the next toy designer? Maybe we can start with Arifin.
For me, I think be prepared for a lot of challenges lah. Especially if you self-produce, do casting resin, then you have to learn the process, learn the problem, and learn how to solve the problem as well. And that's the part when you learn about the producing it, and then you have to learn about the marketing, illustrating the stuff, and then advertising. Everything you have to learn by yourself if you self-produce like. But if you in like a group or community, I think that's an easy way. But yeah, in the end, everyone should know how the process works from start till finish lah. Yeah, so be prepared on learning everything from
Zero.
scratch. Yeah,
Yeah.
because you cannot expect everything. Even some random stuff will happen. Like even you need to learn communicating with a customer. Even I got like one customer from China, and he cannot speak in English, so
Yeah.
we have to communicate by Google translating each other.
Oh.
That's one is like random. I don't know. Yeah, a lot of random stuff. You have to be prepared. You cannot be prepared actually. You just be
Random event.
yeah.
Yeah, John.
Very true. What Arifin said. Because for designer toy, right? It's kind of like imagine drawing comics, right? If you compare with movie director, right? It's very similar, but the difference is if for a comic artist, right? You need to everything is in your control. That means script writing, directing, even the how actor look like, and even the world building also is all handled by you. So for toy designer, right? It's like imagine a company making toys, right? Have many people, one, but then you are only one person to do the company. That means, like you say, the communication also you, production also you, sales also you, everything also you. So like it's not easy. Like if you get into it, you need to prepare that you have the kind of mindset like that. This will take you some time lah.
Mm.
But in the end, I think is as long your mindset of getting involved into making toys is have fun lah. Is the I think this is the important part lah. It's not about if you want to like, oh, I want to like one day I want to become like big company. I want to become a course or something. I want to become famous. If you have this kind of mindset, I think you find better other way also can earn a lot of money. Because art toy is like it's just fun only. If it's not fun, then you do also you will not happy. Right?
All right, Jason.
Mm, I would say haven't tried, haven't know lah. Just give a shot first lah. Give a shot. You eventually will find a way to solve it the problems lah. Yeah, eventually you'll find a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially
give
you can
up.
ask a lot of like friend amongst us, right? I ask a lot like senior like Arifin and you guys. I ask a lot of questions. You guys you guys are very nice. Like share a lot of info to me also.
Yeah,
Because we love
I
toys.
Yeah,
I also want to
Main
mention
thing.
yeah,
Yeah, main thing.
Jang also, like even Michael also help a lot. Agwan
yeah,
also,
yeah,
everyone
yeah.
in the community helps. Yeah, in a
Yeah,
way.
yeah, yeah. Correct. I think what happens is that a lots of I think in Malaysia we are quite fine because everyone is within the community itself. So for new toy designers, if you wanted to know more, follow my Toy Hot Facebook
Yeah.
group. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Follow
Right.
there.
I think we have other questions from the audience.
Oh,
Hold on. Okay, this question, John, can you tell us more about getting your comic published? How I think it's more like how do you get your comic published?
Oh, I would say it's kind of similar to what I did with toys also. Yeah, I just come with a design, and then I go and find manufacturer and see if got manufacturer willing to do smaller quantity for me. For comic, I also did kind of similar thing. Actually, I heard from some senior told me, or Michael also could give me a lot of advice in comic. He say, when you make comic, right, it's better that you prepare a lot. That means you prepare like nearly you finish your book. So you go and find publisher. That's how you. It's actually kind of like you have like a very fully prepared thing, so people will respect you. They might want to see your work, but it's a very huge rich kind of thing like you spend a year to finish your book, but then what if like the publisher like, I don't want to see you, so it's a risk but in the end also because you like it, you have fun, then just do it like that. For me it's like that I just draw finish one book like nearly 100 pages something, 100 pages plus lah. And then I went to a bookstore and find the book behind. Usually the publisher is actually written behind the book. So I snap it and then I remark all the website. So I kumpul a lot of website and then I went back. I prepare all the PDF file, everything is ready. Then I one by one send all the publisher. So hopefully they get back to me. So luckily, in the end, Kuroko Comics, they get back to me. Yeah. Same with how I did the toys also. I also like prepare everything and then I send to a lot of manufacturers, see how they get back to me like that.
Okay. All right. Next question from Alif. I heard that Arifin is planning to join Gundam customization competition. Is it true?
Wow.
No. For now, actually, my plan is to try doing Gunpla custom and doing painting and doing custom lah. Basically, where for competition, I don't know yet because after I have experience doing it, I think I will join lah. I never do that kind, so I don't know lah. Don't know yet.
All right. So, any more questions from the audience? Okay, from Aya, when you do toy customization, how would you have the guts to break the art piece and turn it into another art of yours? So I think this is to all of you. So can we start with Arifin?
Or for me, some pieces like some toys. I never bought a lot of toys, so there is like some that I just save it and put it in a shelf. But some that I cheap toys that I bought like McDonald punya toys. That one I'm just uh, go crazy on it. I don't have like some toys that I don't have like special connection, so I think there's no feeling of fear of doing custom on it. And sometimes I like to change the shape and explore the shape, so I just go with it and do custom. I never thought of nak jaga ke tak.
Okay, John.
I have a lot of like this kind of toys, like a finger toy or any kind of toy that I find that I don't mind to paint it on or cut it off. I've used those to test, but then whenever I do custom, it's invited by the artist. So when you get the toy, it's like you're so scared to cut it or how, you know. But I don't know. I think if you plan it well, right? I think you will just cut it only.
Yeah.
If things goes wrong, right? I think because I think maybe we got use epoxy clay, right? So if anything goes wrong, we just add it back or something. I think maybe we customize toys. We also know how to fix toys, so can say.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, Jason.
I rarely broke my toys lah. But if I broke it, I'm very sad one lah. Yeah. I purposely broke it, I damn sad one lah. Mostly fix lah. Mostly I will fix some minor stuff, or I just take some random like cheap toys lah, as Arifin say lah, cheap toys and try out. Yeah, try out the base.
Okay, so I think we have one last question from Shukri. Yeah, what is your favorite material in producing toy?
First, vomit lah.
Huh?
Who's
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we can start with John first.
I like soft vinyl, so softly lah. There's a reason why I keep on wanting to do softly because last time when designer toy inspired me the time, it's actually from Michael Lau. Michael Lau's work and Brothers 3, Kenny's work them. Those are the toys that inspire me. But what really get me back on track, right? And I really I really want to make it this time is because of Sofubi. Because of Japanese, they revive back all the old toys, right? In making like soft vinyl. So those are the reason why I get back and then I really want to make it now. So soft vinyl would be my favorite material.
Jason?
Soft vinyl is first. Second is resin. Resin. Second is resin. Soft vinyl because of I like those kinds of old school vintage packaging. Yeah, toys like very very old one lah. I like to collect those kind of things one. So, yeah, that's why I like it lah. Like vinyl toys lah. Got the the smell lah, the old school smell. Yeah, yeah. Then for resin you can do it. You can customize it any way you like lah. So this is the second thing I like about resin lah. Second thing for resin. Yeah. Customize anything any way you like. Yeah, do anything. Yeah. With just the epoxy clay stuff.
Yeah. For me, I think
Arifin.
I'm I don't have like my favorite medium to use, but for now I can only use produce in resin. So I produce it in resin, but in the future maybe I I would like to do like vinyl stuff, soft vinyl, because yeah, sophobia. And one thing that I really intrigue and want to do is the toy that have articulation, like for example God Complex, if you know. Yeah, the because you can play with it, and even you can have a articulation, you can change the clothes. I think my toy also can do it in a way like that lah. That's why I want to, in the future maybe I want to do that. Even I don't know what the medium is. I never searched about it yet, but I want to do it.
All right. So I think we have the very final question from Zhang himself. So this question is going towards Jason. So he's asking, what is Biubiu future direction?
Future direction. So far, I want, currently collaboration. Yeah, these two artists in front of me. Yeah, and others artists as well lah. I want to collaboration with them. Yeah, I want to collaboration with them. Got a lot of ideas. Yeah, came in and out. Yeah, so I think we can do collaboration. Then, and send our toys to overseas to present lah. That's the main goal lah for us lah. I assume that, right? But you guys already went lah. Your funds already went.
Yeah, I think this is my first time overseas, so yeah, one of my target is already reached, but my plan was to go in the event. So
Actually,
you
guys,
like half stick lah.
I quite hyped to see your toys. You guys, your toys lah went to outstation. Yeah, outstation already. Yeah, quite proud lah for Malaysia lah, as a Malaysian. Yeah.
All right. So we will call it a night. Oh yeah, we have one more last one. Jason, do you plan to collab with favorite Malaysian comic or cartoon from Moas?
Cartoon and comic, like what? Like which kind of comic and cartoons?
Maybe what he means is your with any favorite Malaysian comic.
Any Malaysian comic? I think yes. Can give a shot. Anything also try lah. Just try. Just give a chance. Yeah, everyone deserve a chance, right? So give. Give a chance.
Okay, so we will call it a night. Thank you for all your time, and thank you again with staying with us until this time. So we will see all of you again next week, same time on Thursday at 8 p.m. So next week we will have Jai and Ren from Oddplex.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Cool.
All right. So thank you. See you. Good night. Stay safe.
Okay.
And
Good night.
take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Keep it.